How do you replace a power steering pressure hose? If you have a truck or an 18-wheeler and are facing steering problems, a power steering pressure hose leak might be the culprit. This hose is essential for transporting high-pressure fluid from the power steering pump to the steering gear. When it leaks, it can lead to serious steering issues. So, how do you replace it? Let's break it down step by step. First, safety is key. Park your truck on a level surface and secure it with wheel chocks. Wear safety glasses and gloves to protect yourself from any fluid spills. Place a drain pan under the hose connections to catch any leaking power steering fluid. Make sure you have the correct replacement hose ready, matching the old hose in length and fittings. Next, locate the power steering pump, reservoir, and the pressure hose that connects the pump to the steering gear. Take note of how the hose is routed and if there are any shields or components that need to be removed to access it. Once you have everything inside, remove any protective shields or covers that block access to the hose fittings. Use the right sockets or wrenches for this task and keep track of all the bolts and parts you remove. Now it's time to loosen the hose fittings. Use a flare nut wrench or line wrench, typically sized 16 millimeters or 18 millimeters, to loosen the fittings at both ends of the pressure hose. It does not matter which end you start with. Be prepared for some fluid to leak out once you loosen the fittings. Carefully detach the old hose from the pump and steering gear. Pay attention to how the hose is routed, as this will help you install the new one correctly. Before installing the new hose, compare it with the old one to ensure it is the right length and has the correct fittings. Install new sealing O-rings on both ends of the hose, and make sure to remove any old O-rings from the fittings to avoid future leaks. Now route the new hose following the original path. Thread the fittings by hand to prevent cross-threading. Once they are in place, tighten the fittings securely with a line wrench. While exact torque specifications may vary, tightening them to a firm forearm tight is generally sufficient. After that, replace any shields or components you removed earlier. Next, refill the power steering fluid. Remove the cap from the power steering reservoir and fill it with the appropriate fluid to the recommended level. To ensure everything is working properly, you will need to bleed the system. With the engine off, turn the steering wheel slowly from lock to lock about 20 times to purge any air from the system. Check the fluid level and top it off as needed. Start the engine and repeat, turning the steering wheel to ensure smooth operation without air pockets. Finally, inspect all fittings and hose connections for leaks. After a short test drive, recheck the fluid levels and inspect again for any leaks. Replacing a power steering pressure hose is a manageable task that can restore proper steering function. Regular inspection of hoses for wear or leaks is important, especially for trucks and 18-wheelers that face demanding conditions. With the right tools and steps, you can tackle this maintenance task with confidence.